Hello my lovely friends, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kat and today I'm doing 3 looks with the Juvia's Place Tribe palette. Now this is not a new palette in any way, shape or form. This is quite an old palette, but personally I think it's the best colour story that Juvia's Place has ever come out with. It's the only Juvia's Place palette that I have and I really just am not drawn to any of their others. I do a little review at the end, so if you want to see me review the palette, talk about it, my pros and cons, then definitely stick around till the end. I did this look here, which is just like a nice simple bright green look with that pop of orange on the lower lash line. I did a like very simple orange winged out look and a smoky, grungy, dark green halo eye. So if you want to see me create those looks, then just keep on watching. Hi friends, welcome to look number 1. I'm gonna do something with the teal, I think. I'm thinking like a halo eye with this green deepened up with this teal, and then in the center, like this either side, and then this in the middle is what I'm thinking. I'm wearing my teal monsteras, which are from Resin Adventures, so I just think we could play off that. I think it'd be really cute. So yeah, let's begin. I'm already primed, so I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Tootsie, which is like the mid-toned, very grassy green, and I'm just gonna start building this up. I'm gonna keep this really rounded. I'm in such a good mood today. I don't know why. I think it's like just a combination of things. Like I woke up not quite early, but I have an alarm set for 8. Most mornings I don't get up when my alarm goes off. But this morning I woke up, my alarm went off, and I thought, oh, I'll just have like a little bit longer. And then I woke up and it was 8:15, so it's only been 15 minutes, and I was like, right, well, I'll sleep and then hopefully I'll wake up in like an hour. And I slept for what felt like hours. Like it felt like hours had gone past, and I woke up and it was 16 minutes past 8. It had been 1 minute and I felt like so much more awake. It was really odd. So I spent like most of my morning in bed watching PJ Harvey live videos, which also just puts me in a good mood. And then my sweet mum, she every now and again sends me care packages in the post. Sorry, my friend doesn't. And then I got a care package from my mum in the post. Every now and again she just will send like a parcel full of like sweets and just nice things, and she sent one just with a note to me and Kelvin and saying happy Valentine's Day. It was very cute, and I've just like spent the past couple of hours, maybe less than that, but just listening to music and having a boogie around my room, which has been great. We rearranged our bedroom the other day because we had a desk in there that Kelvin wanted to bring into here, so we like completely moved around all the furniture in the room, and we have a new bed frame as well, which is really nice. So we just have like a little bit of extra room, and I was taking full advantage of it this morning. I was listening to there's a playlist on Spotify called Is It New Wave. I've been listening to that this morning because I love new wave. Okay, I think that's built up quite good. I'm just going to press a little bit more in the front. I'm going to take this pencil brush in the same shade and I'm just going to do my lower lash line with that. But yeah, I'm just in a good mood. I feel good. I feel very confident. I've been spending a lot on this. This sounds not vain, but I've just been like spending a lot of time looking at myself and looking at my body and stuff to make me feel better about it. And earlier I just leant my mirror up against my window whilst I was dancing, so I could see myself and I could see my body and I could see the way it moved, and I was like, just like, damn girl, You're hot. Okay, now we're gonna start working on the teal. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Sand, which is like the darker teal. I'm gonna start building this up in the outer corner. And I like to carry the darker color like just a little bit above my crease, just so then when my eye is open, you can still see it and still see the shape. And then I'm gonna take a little bit on the lower lash line just with the stubby end of this brush. Cool, and then I'm gonna take the fluffy brush again with just like a tiny touch more Tootsie and just blend this out. Can everyone also leave me recommendations for shows to watch? Because I'm a bit lost. I finished Schitt's Creek and we're already rewatching it because I love it. I really want to rewatch the OA. Has anyone else watched the OA? If you did you think it was as credible as I think it is? I was obsessed. And I have cried numerous times just thinking about the final scene in the first series or like describing it to people. It makes me so sad that they cancelled it. Like so sad, because I think they had like 5 seasons worth of material, and it's one of those shows where like, you know, there's some series where you're like, yeah, this should have ended like seasons ago. I think because of the concept and the absolute creativity of the writers, I think it is something that definitely could have gone on for more seasons. If you've never seen the OA, it's very hard to describe, but it's basically, there's this girl called Prairie, or she's also called the OA, and she goes missing and she's blind when she goes missing, and she comes back and she's no longer blind. But there's so much more to it. Okie dokie, so that's the crease work done, I would say. I definitely feel like that teal looks a lot more, like a dark, like foresty green on top of everything else. It's time for Nyx Glitter Glue. As always, I like to use this with every shimmer I use. So we're doing this as a halo eye. So I'm just gonna pop this all down the center of my lid. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put the dark teal shimmer Kuba, like on the edges, here and here, and then I'm gonna put Coro right in the center. So into Kumba, which is that really dark teal. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at that. I'm just popping this on the sides. And then I'm flipping over the brush and I'm going into Coro, which is the gold to green kind of duochrome. I'm gonna pop this right in the center and bring that up to kind of form my shape, and then blend it over the edges of that teal. Kind of keep flipping the brush to merge all the edges and everything together. How cool does that look? I think I'm just gonna take my pinky with a little bit more Coro and just pop it like right on the ball of my eye. That is really cool. I think for my inner corner and the front of my lower lash line, I Do I want to take Masai, which is the like limey green? Let's try it. And just pop. It's not showing up at all. You get a little bit there. Can you see? Just a little bit. I think I might go over the top with Coro anyway, because that's just kind of blending away. So I'm going to go over the top with Coro and just buff that into the inner corner. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. I'm going to quickly go and repeat this on the other eye. I'm going to put on some mascara, some eyeliner and some lipstick, and we can regroup. Okay, so here is the look all put together. What do you think? I think it's so nice. I don't think I've ever done like a smoky halo eye with this palette. Like this palette, I'm so drawn to do like soft, like green and orange looks, which I think the other two looks in this video might be. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I think it looks cute. I like it. For my waterline, I've got the LA Girl Neon Shockwave Liner in Gotcha. It's a really bright green and it goes with the Tootsie shade. I have been trying a new mascara because the stopper broke in my other mascara. So it's just, I can't use it. So I've been using the Maybelline High Sky Lash Sensational. It's the one that's all over TikTok. I am not sure. Like, I think it makes my eyelashes look pretty, but it's not particularly volumizing. I'm not getting this crazy length that everyone else is getting, and it's really hard to get off. Like, I double cleanse and I still have mascara left on, so not great. I have to keep going with it because sometimes mascaras get better over time, so we shall see. And then lips is the NYX Peach Don't Kill My Vibe lipstick. Just patted out. Been really enjoying this like soft peachy lip, and I only did one layer today, and it is also what, oh god fucking, why did no one tell me I had mascara on my cheek? But it's what I've also got as my blush, which is why I went a bit ham with it, because I'm still learning the best techniques to use when using lipstick as blush. But yeah, this is look number one. Let's move on to look number two. Hi, welcome to look number two. I'm going to try and speed through this one a little bit more because one, I have a feeling look number one is going to be really long, and two, it is Valentine's Day and we are going to make pancakes, so I'm hungry. My base looks terrible today because I tried using my Glossier Stretch Concealer like as my base product, and it is just, it's the wrong shade for me. Even when I'm fake tanned, it's like, it's way too dark. So I think I'm gonna declutter this because it was just like, I just looked orange. Like, this is me fake tanned, like this is the shade that I am, so I don't ever go darker than this. Okay, today I want to do oranges. I really want to recreate the look that I wore in my hair care video. I love this orange shade, Oromo. It's one of my favorite oranges in my collection. I just love the tone of it. So that's what I want to play with today. I'm also on day 3 hair and it's starting to get a bit questionable. So I'm going to take this big brush. This is what I used originally. This is the All Over Shader from Jessup, the 222, and I'm going to go straight into Oromo. And I'm going to pack this all over the lid. And basically, this is pretty much like a one shadow look. I'm just going to make a wing kind of shape. Love this brush for all over one shadow looks. It just gets the job done so quick. I hope you all had a nice Valentine's. I'd love to know what you got up to. Even if you're by yourself, you can still, you know, celebrate the love of yourself. We are making pancakes and we pre-ordered dinner from our favorite restaurant. So that's going to be delivered and I'm very excited. It's Korean chicken. Oh, so good. I'm very excited for that. That's pretty much what I'm doing for the lid. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm just going to bring that slightly on the lower lash line. When I do winged shapes, I quite like to just do the outside of my lower lash line and it kind of like emphasizes the shape a little bit. Okay, that's all I want to do for matte work. Very easy, very simple. Now there is an orange like satin in the palette. It's not my favorite shade, I'll be honest. And I only really like it when I layer it with Chaga. And I don't want this look to be dark, so I'm not gonna do that with those shimmers. I'm just gonna put Coral on my inner corners, which is the duochrome gold green, and then that just gives it that little pop. And in my third look, I'm just gonna stick to like the light greens. So if you want to see something with Curler and Chaga, let me know. But yeah, that's basically it for this look. I know this is a really speedy one, but sometimes it's quite nice to just see like really simple looks that you could do. This is very much like an everyday, quick, easy look for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go stick on some eyeliner, some mascara, some lipstick, and then we can regroup. Okay, and this is the end of look number 2. What do you think? I think because of the colors we use, although it's a really simple shape and a really simple look, very quick, because of the colors, it does just make it like a little bit more interesting. This is a shape I love to do with like just one bright color, and I think it gives a really interesting effect whilst also just being really quick and really simple. I used the same mascara as yesterday, the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. Still don't know how I feel about it. My waterline, I just went for a nude just to keep my eyes quite wide and bright. And then for my lips, I went for the Ofra Long Lasting Lipstick in Havana Nights. This is in my bi-weekly makeup bag, so I thought I would just pull it out, because originally I did this with a brown lip, which I thought looked so good, but I like it with the burgundy too. I think it looks cool. It is an incredibly messy application, but that's because I'm immediately going to take it off to eat pancakes. But yeah, that's it for look number 2. Let's move on to look number 3. Hi, welcome to look number 3. Today I want to do something like really bright green. I am feeling like I just want to do Masai in the crease with Tootsie with Coral on the lid, like just really bright. I might bring in a little tiny bit of Ashanti, but not much. I just want something like quite bright and cute because I want to pair it with a red lip, so I don't want it too bright. Also, I think my base looks so nice today. I used cream bronzer, which I haven't used in ages. Then I thought I would use my Soph highlighter palette, and I never use the dark shades obviously because they don't work as highlighters for me, but I used like this one as a bronzer topper and this one as a blush, like right at the back. It's hard to show on camera, but I think it looks so nice. So I'm just going to go into Masai, which is the lighter green, and I'm just going to start popping this in the crease. It's really weird because this did not build up well in, like it took a lot to build this up in my inner corner the other day, but I never really have a problem putting it in my crease. So I'm not really sure why. And I'm using quite a big fluffy brush to really blow this out. Today is one of those days where there's a lot that like I want to get done. I just don't want to do it. I've been up since 8 because we were supposed to be getting our water meter updated, and the guy came and we couldn't find our water meter like anywhere. Couldn't find the switch to turn off the water. It was really weird, and I can't get in contact with our landlord, so he's gonna contact the water company to find out where the fuck our water meter is. So I've been up for a long time, and I've only just now, so it's now 20 to 1. I've literally only just got the energy to get dressed and film. And today's the first day of my week in outfits video that I'm gonna do to encourage me to get up and get dressed every day. So that's what I'm doing after this, and then I need to do some chores. It's my turn to do the dishes, and there are a lot. Yeah, I just like, I know I will feel so much better once everything is done. It's just doing it, you know, like I don't have the motivation to actually do it. Okay, now I'm gonna go into a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Tootsie, which is like the brighter kind of grassy green. If my eye looks really red, it's because I just stuck a brush directly into it, so it is hurting. Always like to go back with the big fluffy brush to really get those edges and just create a really nice blend. I think that's cute, and I think that's all I'm gonna do in the crease. I don't think I'm gonna take a shanty. I think I just want to keep this really light and bright. Do you see how much this like side of my fringe is flicking? Okay, so I am gonna do a half cut crease. I feel like it could, because this is such a simple look, it might benefit from a little, like just a little bit of structure. So I'm going to take some glitter glue on a flat brush, and I'm going to form my cut crease shape. And I like to go like just above my like actual mobile lid. And then I'm going into Coral, which I've used in every look. It's the gold to green. So nice. And I'm just popping this all across. And then I'm just going to take the smaller brush with a little bit more Tootsie. Why am I so low down? Sorry. And I'm just going to wiggle over the edge to blend. I think I might just take a little bit of Coral on my finger just to really punch it in. I feel like I might actually put just like a little bit of that orange matte just like right in the front. It will still keep it nice and bright, but just a little bit more interesting. I think that looks cute. I love green and orange together. And then I think we're just gonna pop Coral in the inner corner as well, just to finish it off. And there we go. That's the finished. Oh, no, it's not finished. I don't know why I did that. I completed this eye. Hang on. There we are. There's both eyes. That was very weird. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly pop off camera, do my mascara, my eyeliner, and some lipstick, and then we can regroup. Okay, so here is look 3 all put together. What do you think? I think it's so cute, so bright, so fun. I feel like on camera this lipstick looks like neon, but in real life it's not. I kind of blotted it out. It's the CYO lipstick in Tune. It's one of my favorite like orangey red lipsticks, and I just love like orangey reds with bright greens. I did try to use my Nabla Masterpiece, but it's just too pink. I don't think I like this. Like, I don't like the shade on me very much. But yeah, I used the, did I put it away? I used the Nicka K Inchworm eyeliner in my waterline, just a nice bright green. And for my mascara, I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara, as I have done for each look. I used quite a lot of coats today to try and get some volume, but yeah, this is the end of look number 3. Let's zoom out, and I will talk about this palette. So those are my 3 looks. What did you think? Which look was your favorite? I definitely think look number 1 was my favorite. I loved creating it. I felt so good in it. I just love a good smoky green look. So let's talk about this palette. This is a palette that I've had for probably like over a year now. This was definitely one of the first like indie eyeshadow palettes that I bought, and I absolutely loved it. When I first got it, I thought the quality was amazing. I thought it was so inspiring and innovative, and still I love the color story in here so much. I adore this color story. I think it's so gorgeous, and I feel like the color story is the thing that stops me from wanting to declutter this palette. As I've tried more brands, more eyeshadow formulas, I'm just starting to realize what I prefer. And there's just something about this formula that's just a bit off for me. And like, don't get me wrong, I think it works fine, blends fine. You've watched me use it. But I think because the mattes are so tightly packed and so tightly pressed, they're very dry, and it means that they're quite hard to actually get out of the pan, like get powder on your brush. They're quite hard to build up. So this is definitely not a palette that is like a go-to. I don't grab it often. I do really like it, like don't get me wrong, I do really like it. I just think there are other things in my collection that I prefer. And the shimmer formula in here, like there's 2 different formulas. I would say Coro and Curler, which are the 2 here, the Duochrome Gold and the Orange, are different formula to Shaga and Kuba. So if I swatch these 2, you can see they are more satiny. They're not particularly sparkly. I like Coro because it is a duochrome, so I like the shift in it, but they're not particularly sparkly at all, which is annoying because they're the lighter shades, like the lighter shimmers. But if I now swatch Shaga and Kuba, you can see that they are just a lot more sparkly, a lot more dimensional, less just like a sheen. They've definitely got more glitteriness to them. Can you see what I mean? So that's why I always find if I'm gonna use this orange, I have to go over the top with like the more coppery shade, which does have a really gorgeous like orangey gold flash to it. Like it's really gorgeous, and so is this shade, but it's just not often that I'm gonna find myself wanting to use this all over the lid unless I'm doing a really dark smoky look. So I do have issues with this palette. Do I think it's still worth it? Because it's only, I think it's about £20. Yeah, I would say so. I would say it's still worth it. I would say that Juvia's Place's formula is definitely a great place to start if you are starting out with like indie brands. This, I've had 2 Juvia's Place palettes. I've had this one, and I did have the Nomad, but I just found it, I just didn't want to use it. plain and simple. I didn't want to use it. I wasn't drawn to reach for it. I used it once and that's just not good. So I've definitely used this quite a lot, just more so when I first bought it rather than like now. Whereas I have other palettes which I've had for over a year, which I continue to reach for all the time. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. That'd be really cool. As always, eat good, drink good, take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.